That's the Brighton railway station, and today is the Pride Parade. So, Brighton railway station. Because of the Pride Festival, you can see a lot of stuff for sale. So that's the railway station. If you walk straight for 5 minutes or so, you are at the beach. Street. So you can see the beach over there. A lot of volunteers to manage the crowd. That's St. Paul Church, right off the beach over there. Because of the Pride Parade, many streets are closed for a few hours. That's the famous Brighton beach. Lifeguard beach. That's the famous Brighton Pier over there. Cycle lane. The famous Brighton Palace Pier. It was originally constructed in 1899 and is one of the oldest in UK. Because of the Pride Parade, as I mentioned before, so the streets are closed here at the moment. That's the aquarium, Sea Life Brighton. Beach over there, and the Palace Pier over there. It's very old. Golf. You can play golf. You can see there people are playing. You can see pirates, cannons. It's a nice little golf area by the beach. those who are interested in Seafront Health Walk. See, it's a 4-mile walk. It's very hot, but interested. And there is a toy train going around. You can see the tracks here. I think the train has just gone for a trip. But it's also, you can take the promenade walk. Fish and chips for $8.50. Madeira chip shop. So it's a nice area to walk because beach and shops, and I think around 4 miles long. So all these nice street lights will come on at around 7 or 8 p.m. because it's summer. There will be nice sunlight late in the day. Morning, good morning. Yes, very good. So people are exercising. That's the toy train I was just mentioning. Casinos. England coast paths. So that's one area of the beach. It's a pebble type beach. Nightclubs. Fishing quarter gallery.
Right next to the train station.
Fishing museum. Old type smokehouse. More restaurants. Beach volleyball. So that's the Brighton I360. This is a moving observation tower, and that's an abandoned pier. I think that's the best pier that's abandoned. That's the I360 162 meter moving observation tower, beach volley. So that's the Palace Pier, Brighton Palace Pier over there. West Pier, That's abandoned. Here you have the beach volleyball. There you have the basketball. Basketball over there. Brighton Sailing Club. You can see plenty of boats. So that's free drink. You can see it's cooling down.
It takes like months, right? You get a device
Right and that's the people getting ready for the Pride Parade. This is happening on the 1st of August 2026. Brighton, south of United Kingdom. The parade is starting from a place called Hove Lawns, right over there. Some more scenes here. The beach.
That's the Laine. Yeah.
Can't be stuffed either.
That's the carnival scenes.
The only one that wasn't like that.
You can see a lot of people waiting. That's the Royal Pavilion. So that's the Royal Pavilion Estate. In the 1990s, this used to be a retreat place for the king. So this was built as a pleasure palace for the king, George IV. It is very famous for its unique Indo-Islamic architecture. As you can see, the domes, which are very common in mosques. So that's the main thing here. And interior There's a lot of Chinese characteristics. Some details. There you go. Built for King George IV in the early 19th century. The gardens are also very famous here. That's the garden area, Royal Pavilion. The Brighton Museum Art Gallery. The ticket prices. I'm not going inside today. So that's the Royal Pavilion. That's the Brighton Dome. And this is a pedestrianized area, shopping, restaurants. Theatre Royal, I believe this is Pavilion Street. Theatre Royal.
I know, throw them in the bin.
Brighton Dome over there. Royal Pavilion is just behind this park. Famous streets here. So today is Brighton Pride Parade going on. That's why you can see a lot of these flags and all. Here. So church, Brighton Unitarians, pubs, nightclubs. This is New Road.
Just take it easy if we go to work.
Parade going on over there. That's Jubilee Street. So that's the Jubilee Street. Again, pedestrianized. Brighton Dome, Corn Exchange, the historic ones. Library over there. Brighton Dome. Museum and galleries. People are doing the parade. I will show you the parade in a separate video. So people are doing the parade. I will show you the parade in a separate video. So Gardens, the Brighton City Centre. Next I'll take you to some of the historic streets here, the cobblestone ones. You can see a lot of people coming for the Pride Festival also. A lot of activities going on today, Saturday, August 1st and tomorrow. So that's just over there is the parade. But other festivities also going on like music, etc. That's the Jubilee Street. North Laine Cafe. Library. Part of Pride Festival.
Last one.
That's the Jubilee Street. Okay, this is the famous Kensington Gardens, I believe. So North Laine, that's the famous attraction here historically. And this is Kensington Gardens. Look at the narrow Street, part of North Lane. So a lot of jewelry shops, gift shops, very prehistoric, museums, cafes. Jewelry, body piercing. So Kensington Gardens is one of the famous streets in North Lane. Jewelry.
You want us to go there first?
That's amazing, David.
So this is mainly jewelry. Fiber. Cloud9, ice cream shop.
And I just kept some little one, I kept some little bits in the mirror, and I kept some little
That's, I believe, Gloucester Road Street. Oh, Gloucester Road. You can see North Lane. And someone after. One of the other famous streets is Sydney Street. That's the Sydney Street. As you can see, these are prehistoric streets, very narrow. These areas generally fall under North Lane.
That's expensive.
Oh, right, I got it.
The usual, is it?
Another street here. This is Gloucester Street. The far corner you can see the Pride parade going on. Okay, I will continue to Sydney Street. So today is very busy because the Pride parade and festival is going on.
Oh my god, that was... Whoa, there we go. Actually, I definitely put it.
Look how much food we have.
You can see people living in Pride costumes.
If you suppose you're ready, you're ready.
Oh yeah.
And we have got your
So that was Sydney Street. So this is Trafalgar Street. These historic streets were part of a 16th century fishing village. So these are very old. Step up here. That's the upper Gardner Street. These are part of Gardner items. Lot of Pride decorations. That's Gloucester Road. That's Queen's Gardens. People are leaving after the parade. Hello, hello. Yes. That's Trafalgar Laine. It's full of artistic graffiti, I will call. You can see full of artwork.
Can you breathe?
All the way up to the other end. You can see the artwork. Kensington Place. Upper Gardner Street. So that's Upper Gardner Street. So these are all part of the North Lane. It is blocked today because of the Pride Festival. So next is the famous Gardner Street. I believe is this one. You can see it's very busy. So that's the Gardner Street. So yeah, festive mood here. So Brighton is very famous kingdom. For its nice nightlife, beaches, and during summer it gets very busy, and it's also very easy to get from London. I think it takes around 1 hour, less than 1 hour. Live music, cinema, comedy. So it's a pedestrian zone. You can see people are sitting in the middle of the street. So Gardner Street is very famous here. Time is around 2 o'clock, so lunch time, and I believe the Pride parade just finished. So people are coming back into the city area. So that's the Gardner Street.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, thank you. Yeah, I should be careful. I'm just concentrating on the scenes rather than people. Church Street, this is Bond Street, another one. You can see a lot of people coming from that area. That's because the Pride parade just finished. Okay, another one, Bond Street. Just seen one area, small one, Bond Street Laine. Lot of graffiti artwork. No one here, just me. Even the bins, they have put artwork. So this area, oh, I got 2 more people. See, it's full of artwork. Someone is actually doing the painting there. Looks like. music. So that's the North Street. Separate costumes. Wetherspoon, it's a famous pub chain. It's all over. So that's North Street. Ship Street. The main junction here. The clock tower, Brighton clock tower, West Street, North Street. That's the way to railway station. Prince of Wales.
Straight man.
Queen Victoria on this side. Princess of Wales on this side. Prince Consort on this side. The clock is wrong, I believe. Yeah, clock is wrong. A lot of people are still flowing into Brighton. So that's the railway station.
Freedom!
Of the shops here, just by the railway station, the railway bell. That's the station.